my creative peeps, and welcome back to Creative Week 79. We're getting close to 100. Still got quite a few weeks to go though, so we won't talk about that too much. But this is a little clip that I took while I was walking home from dropping my car off to get new tires. I know that's random, but you guys love it when I add little bits from my area in, and I took the trail home, so I figured it would be nice to throw in there to start off the week. So on Tuesday, my decluttering madness continued. So I have a box of stickers, as many of you know, and of course over the period of however long, I've collected a lot. I love buying them, people love giving them to me, and it had gotten way out of control a long time ago, and it was slowly trickling into other areas of my life, and it was just impossible to manage. So anyway, on Tuesday, it took me like an hour and a half, to be honest. I took everything out of the box, absolutely everything, and I went through it and made a couple different piles. I made a pile of stickers that were seasonal that I needed to put away with my seasonal stuff. I made a pile of stickers that were full sheets I had never used, or were just missing like one sticker that I can send to my pen pals. Then I made a de-stash pile, which is ginormous. You'll see the piles at the end. Oh, there we go. So that's the pile I can send to pen pals, and then there's a de-stash pile of either partially used, mostly partially used sheets. Some of them are missing a couple, some of them are missing like a little bit, like half or so. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with those yet. My aunt sends some art angel boxes out, so I might see if the recipients of that or those are interested in them, and if not, I'm not sure. I have other crafty things that I'm de-stashing, so we'll see. But yeah, so the box is a lot more functional now, and I'm excited to continue using that. I can't believe how full it still is after getting rid of all those things, but yeah. Anyway, so this is me drawing some things for the Patreon calendar. Those of you that don't know, I do like a little calendar every month over there on Patreon. I wanted to draw my own elements to go on that because it is digital and you can't use other people's stuff and blah blah. Anyway, so I drew a beaker and I wanted to draw a skull as well. I'm toying with the idea of making them into stickers, but I'm not totally sure yet, so don't hold your breath. But I'm kind of okay with how it came out. I wish I could have used the drawing that I did earlier this year for, oh my gosh, what was that challenge? I think it was in April, the Buy Bun Drawing Challenge. Anyway, I had drawn a cauldron, but I totally goofed and spelled superstitious wrong. So, and I couldn't digitally edit that out. It was way too hard. So I didn't use that. So I tried to do like a bubbling beaker instead. Really ended up not being a fan of the smoke, but I left it there anyway. So yeah, there's that. So I'm just working with my watercolors and building the layers up. I tried to be kind of erratic so it looked like it was splattering, just trying to save it really, which didn't go as well as planned, but hey, I doing the drawing thing like you guys said, so round of applause for that. So next I wanted to draw a skull to use. I really like this, it's like an alien skull kind of. I don't know where it came from. I saw something kind of like it on Google Images when I was looking up how to draw skulls, and I really did like that, and I feel like it's kind of biohazard-esque, goes with the beaker. And then I tried to draw some more realistic looking skulls. I have done it before, but I'm one of those people where if I'm not feeling like doing it, it never comes out right. And yeah, this was just one of those moments. I couldn't get the top of the head right. I could not for the life of me do the jaw. Like, it just did not, it was not working. Yeah, I kept reworking it and reworking it. As you can see, I probably used about half of that click eraser. And I don't like any of them really. So I did end up going with the alien looking one in the end, but I was looking through that sticker book to get another reference, to see if I could find a better reference than I was finding on Google. I know a lot of people use Pinterest. I don't use Pinterest. I don't have a Pinterest account, so I couldn't do that, but at that point I ditched it, as you can see. I mean, with this guy, and I'm glad I did. I like him a lot better. I love the dripping mouth thing. It's just really cool. So after I got that all set, I took my colored pencils and kind of went in to refine and touch up my beaker image a little. You guys know I love using watercolor and colored pencil. I also used the Arteza brush markers, which I really do enjoy, although I am like still a little peeved that my set doesn't have color names and stuff on it. The brush pens themselves work really well. If you didn't see my review of those, I will leave the video linked in a card. But I may be reviewing some of their other products soon, so we'll see. I don't know. So yeah. Oh, taking my Lamy with my carbon black ink and just doing a little bit of an outline. And then I took my Faber-Castell pen and outlined that a little more, and apparently that's where that cut off, so we'll leave it there. But yeah, so if you're interested in the calendar, Patreon's always below. But you guys I'm not trying to like push Patreon or whatever, I'm just letting you know, and you guys always talk to me about why don't I draw anymore, so I wanted to include that clip for you guys. So this here, Crafting Vicky, the lovely Vicky, she's one of my friends here on YouTube. She reached 5,000 subscribers, which is amazing, so congratulations to her. If you've never checked out Vicky's channel, I will leave it linked below. She is awesome. She does amazing recycling videos. She's super inspirational. I love her thrift store hauls, and her personality is awesome. Anyway, for her 5K giveaway, in order to enter, you have to send her a handmade postcard, which I think is such an awesome idea. Yeah, I just love it. So this is me making my entry for her giveaway. I bought some tissue paper from Tim Holtz. I loved this. I actually bought this to do my Take 5, which you'll see tomorrow. But yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, so I used that as the background because I love the faux lace on there. So just to use that as a whole background, I used some kind of cream paint to paint on there, and then I'm using the stamp set that I got recently from Michaels, and I'm cutting out the little Ouija symbol there. I'm trying to use the stamps since I bought them. But yeah, so I'm just cutting those out and I'm gonna put them on to the card. I really just wanted this to be a fun, I just wanted to use this tissue paper, let's be real. It really had nothing to do with the theme of the giveaway. I just wanted to use the tissue paper. So the matte medium didn't quite hold it there, so I'm just gluing down that corner. And then I'm going to take the skull and stamp it here. Vicky does really like skulls, so I thought that was appropriate to put on there. And let's see, I'm just edging the edges with my finger and some more of that cream acrylic paint. Words are not working today, but you guys are used to that. And then I'm taking my Liquitex ink in the muted gray, one of my favorites, and just kind of putting it around the skull again for that like faux smoky look, and just to add another layer of interest. And I went in and colored a little bit of the skull with the yellow, just a couple of the stars and the flame, and I believe that's all I did. So yeah, I had a lot of fun making that for her giveaway. Go ahead and check her out. So this is still Thursday. I wanted to catch up on this page here, so because I wanted to start journaling. I don't know. Anyway, it was just like a few stolen moments, and I have some photos that I'm catching up on, so I put that pirate sticker there to cover up that corner. And then that photo of the dog down there is just a dog that was in a room I was cleaning at the pet friendly hotel I work at, and it was so cute. It was one of those dogs where you just want to like carry him around for the rest of the day. And I always feel so bad like leaving them in the room because they're like, take me with you, and I'm like, I can't, sorry. But yeah, so I just wanted to put him in there, and I filled up the rest of that page. And as you can see, I still have to journal about my watercolors from Erin. But yeah, so there you go, just a little 5 seconds, actually it was 7 minutes, but just a stolen moment. You don't need a lot of time to journal. I feel like that proves that. So moving on, it is Friday and I am getting insanely impatient. I checked the P.O. box twice that day actually, because I want to start planning October, and I was waiting for my stickers, you know, the usual dilemma, what do I want to say? The usual soundtrack, I don't know. I'm always waiting on them is my point. So I decided to pull out the acrylic paint and start planning. I don't know why I went so insane with the paint this month, but we'll see how I like it. So I took some lime paint and this plum paint, both from Dina Wakley, of course, and I'm using them like I would usually use my colored markers. So I alternate colors between the weeks. Just separates it easier for me. So I did that, super messy like, and then I did something crazy. I took my black Dilutions paint, I thinned it out with some water because it was getting all goopy. That's what you're supposed to do. It works really well. So this is me just shaking it for like 5 years. And then I blocked black all around this calendar, and I'm still not sure how I feel about it, but there's no going back. That's just how it's gonna be. I mean, if I totally hate it, I still have like, I don't know, like 5 months or whatever of calendar pages and stuff in this planner because there's like a year's worth of blank ones, so I could always scrap it and move on and start over. But I'm gonna give it the old college try, you know. So I just kind of kept working on it until I got it to a point where I kind of liked it. My stickers came in today, of course, if I just waited one more day, but still going to use them, and we'll see. Some of you say you really miss my planner videos, so if you're one of those people who likes it when I do a whole separate video, let me know in the comments below, and since this season is slowing down, I might be able to start doing that again. We'll see. So, just using some of the Halloween stickers that I got from Michael's. Yeah. See, words today. I am so sorry. I have not finished an entire cup of coffee, and it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't know what's going on in my brain, but so I'm just using my Planning with K stickers to put the days of the week on, and I use that tag sticker, and I use an October sticker. Like I said, I kind of like it, and I kind of don't. I don't know. Writing in the dates. We'll see. We'll see. You can see me looking at it over and over again, like, I don't know, man. I don't know about this. So yeah, that was funny. So then I went to the next page, and I'm going to do the same thing that I did last month. I put out 4 blocks for my 4 to-do lists that I usually make for the month, because that worked really well. So I did the same thing, just alternating the 2 colors. Again, super messy. And then my habit tracker last month was a complete and total fail. I didn't do anything after day 5. So I wanted to do something a little different this month. So I put black all over the top there. And I want to use mini calendar stickers from Planning with K to track the habits I want to track. So I'm going to track a lot less. I'm only going to do 4, I think. So I'm just going to write the dates out on the calendar, which you'll see in a minute, and each mini calendar will be a different habit, and I'll color in the day of when I did it or whatever. So we'll see how that goes. I just put some decoration there on the left, trying to use the seasonally themed washi tape that I have. You guys know I'm terrible with holidays, so we're making an effort. The effort is there. So I only put 2 habits down because I was having a brain cramp, but I'll add the other 2 later on. And I believe, oh, I'm just writing in my clients that I know I have for sure. I now have 3, and they have set days, and they're every week, so that's easy. And then, of course, the calendar will get filled in with other things after. I put down my YouTube schedule, and I will put in my Patreon schedule as well so that I don't miss anything. The monthly overview on the bottom is for like projects, so I have a custom journal I'm working on, so that'll go there. and other things. Like I really need to get my oil changed before my car blows up, because usually I'm on top of that, but it did not happen this month, and I am like 2,000 miles over, which is horrendous for your car. So got to get my butt on that. So I'm just putting in the headers with the white pen, and that's it. Thank you so much to all of my patrons for making this week's video a possibility. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.